I live in my Jeep to travel around these states to be in nature. Majority of the time I stay on free land so I can enjoy the peace of nature. But sometimes I'll pay and stay at a campsite just to have some human interactions. This was one of those times. Makes so much noise. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Well, hi guys. Wonder where I'm at now. Look at my view that I have. So as you guys know, I love to stay at Hipcamp spots. I use Hipcamp a lot. And you can find some but you can find some hidden gems on Hipcamp. You find some good deals on them. And some really awesome places. And for the ones that aren't familiar with what Hipcamp is where you can find camping, hence the word camp. But all these Hipcamp areas, they're all privately owned spots. So some of them could be like a really small little place, just, you know, go park your vehicle for the night. But then some of them are pretty awesome places. They're secluded. It feels like you're camping like in a park or something. I'm trying to walk to show you guys where I'm at now because I am at a Hipcamp spot. And it's pretty awesome. So this Hipcamp that I'm at, it is actually 40 acres of private owned land. And he owns all this. And it's very secluded and very quiet. It's a beautiful area, surrounded by all these juniper trees. And this place is in Ash Fork, Arizona. And I'll show you guys where I'm set up camp at. And there I am. So I found this Hipcamp spot because I was in Arizona going to drive and look at this land which looks pretty similar to this right here. So this is pretty awesome. And this was a spot to stop at on my way back to my next destination. I have a little structure at my campsite, which is pretty good because it's pretty windy in the area, or at least it was yesterday, and I think it's supposed to be a little windy today. And having this little structure right here at my campsite is great for me to cook inside because of the wind. And then I have a tent heater, and so there's a door right there. And so this morning it was pretty cold because last night it got down to 28 degrees. It was pretty cold. So when I woke up this morning, it was 30 degrees. And so I went and closed this little door right here and put my tent heater in there. And it was pretty cozy. Thank goodness. There's little fire pits. And the guy that owns this property, his name is Cliff? I think it's Cliff. I'm almost 98% sure that it's Cliff. So I got to meet him when I pulled in yesterday, and he was really, really, really nice. Very nice. He likes to meet everybody that comes. He just seems to be like a very people person, which is pretty awesome. He was very welcoming, and he seems to be just one of those people that has all this beautiful property and he just wants to share it with others and meet other people, you know, meet everyone that comes. And they're 420 friendly here. You guys know I don't smoke, but I eat my edibles, so yeah, really nice person that owns all this land right here. And I think it's awesome when people own something like this, all this beautiful land, and they want to share it with others. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna go and walk around the property a little bit because he has put some cute little touches around his property for the campers, and I really love it when people do that, like little personal touches. Got the little signs right here, you know, so you don't get lost. I mean, it's such a beautiful area. Look at that. And then I don't know if you guys can see off to the distance. I mean, look at the mountains back there that you get for a view. It's so peaceful. I think I hear him outside. Maybe he'll let me ask him a couple of questions about his land here and his campground on camera. Hopefully he's not camera shy. Come on. Come on. Don't be distracted by the doggy. Cute little sitting place right here. You can just sit here and have a little peaceful moment. in the middle of the juniper trees. Me and little one are gonna go do a hike on the property because he has a little area for nature trail for you to go hike on. It's called the playground. It says meditate or have a hike, explore, and take some pics. I like taking pics anytime, day or night. Bring food and have picnics, build a fire, spend the night, check out the native plants, whatever is your heart's delight. That's so cute. So cute. Little one, you want to go do a little hike? She's like, yeah. And then I'm going to get wore out and you're going to carry me, Mom, because I'm an old lady. Come on. Such a beautiful area. And then all these juniper trees. Like, just look. All the juniper trees. All around. So this is one of those places where if you just want to go somewhere, get some peace and quiet and some seclusion and just be in nature for a little bit, this is definitely the place right here, for sure. I mean, he has 40 acres and I could walk and walk and walk all the way further back. And, you know, just walking through nature is peaceful alone. I don't know about you guys, but it's peaceful for me. But you could spend a whole day here just enjoying the peace of nature. I mean, look at that. So when I say little personal touches, as you guys saw, there's a little bench right there. So I was able to sit on the bench and do a little meditating in the middle of nature because that's one of my favorite things to do. And I haven't meditated this morning, so I was able to get my meditation in. But you definitely can tell that they're dog friendly here because they have a little stake in the ground right there that you can attach your dog to, which was perfect for me. So I just attached little one to the little stake right there, and I was able to sit up there and meditate. Meditation is the best medicine. Okay, so it looks like he has the campsites marked off. So there's one. I'm assuming one would be this. Oh, this one looks like a cute one over here. I'm going to assume this is 2, because that comes after 1. And you guys thought I wasn't smart. This is a cute little site. So there's 2. And then Oh yeah, this one's nice. So this right here is pretty cute. Great idea for this place because it is secluded, and I'm not sure how close a store is from here, or a grocery store, or a convenience store, but I'm sure it's a little trek. So he has this case here, and he calls it the Moonlight Market. And in case you forget any items, you can just come on over here, open it up. I mean, there's even dog food and cat food in there, lighters, butane, cards, games, a frisbee. I haven't played frisbee in a while. Walking sticks, fire starters, batteries, mosquito spray, CBD oil, and then water, if you forget water. And there's even like a handmade hobo stove down there. Oh my God, how cute is that? I didn't notice that earlier. Oh, you guys have to see this handmade hobo stove. That's so funny. And then lots of firewood. I have to say, this camp spot right here, this person has a nice setup. Definitely a nice rig. Yeah, I aspire to be like this person right here. I mean, that's a pretty nice rig right there. I feel like that's what other people say when they see my Jeep. At least that's what I like to think that they say. I mean, she is darn pretty. So it looks like there's some other people camping back here. So I don't want to walk up on their campsite. But you guys get the drift of what all these campsites look like. And then this is the view that you get. And then this is the sound that you get. Okay, so I found him. I was correct. I did hear him talking, and he was outside. So this is Cliff.
Here I am.
This is the owner of this beautiful, beautiful place that I'm at right now. Just real quick, I don't want to keep you really long. I know you're probably busy and stuff, and then I want to walk around some more and check out this place.
Sure.
But how long have you had this amazing place?
This has been my little spot for about 5 years. I've been out here 5 years, 4 years operating as the campground. It took me about a year to learn how to live off-grid to begin with. It was kind of a painful experience, but this has been my spot for about 4 operating years now.
So that was going to be my next question. I was going to ask you, is everything out here off the grid?
Yeah.
Like your whole house and everything is off grid?
Yeah, well, you know, they say it's Ash Fork's dirty little secret where it's not really off grid because I still have a propane truck that comes in and brings that. But all the heating is done by wood. I truck my own water in. The power's all solar.
Okay.
So yeah, it's for all intents and purposes off grid. Yeah.
And see, that's what I'm going to do. I want everything to be off the grid. So how long have you had it as a hip camp?
Year 4. Yeah, this is the 4th year.
Fourth year.
Hipcamp's
So
actually
you've
where
had
I
the place
started.
5 years, and then a year later you were like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to open up the place for everyone to come in here and check it out and stay.
Yeah.
I was saying earlier on the camera, I was saying that you seem to be a very people person. So, and I stay at a lot of hip camps, and I love it. I can always tell the people when I stay at their hip camps how much they are just proud of their property that they have, and they just want to be able to share it with other people. So, and that's the vibe that I got from you, was you're a people person. You just want to meet other people. And then I don't know if you're the only one that lives up here or not, but if you are, I'm sure it probably gets a little lonely sometimes. So
it can right here on the property. I've got some family and friends around in the area I spend some time with. But,
okay.
Yeah, it's I actually bought this property for this specific purpose, you know, for the campgrounds purpose, and it just all the planets kind of aligned right there perfectly. I was looking for a place to be able to do this. The people who had this property available were ready to sell it for whoever wanted to buy it for whatever purpose, and I came right in. But it's been the love of my life. It's been challenging, but I have met so many cool people.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, and it's fantastic to have you out here. I just can't believe it. It's wild to see you in real life and everything. It's
I talked
fantastic.
to him on the phone before I came out here and made my reservation. And of course, I was like, I'm a YouTuber. Can I film your property? Because I already knew that it was a beautiful place, and I need to get permission, you know, to film private properties. So he started checking out some of my videos. Thank you.
Sure.
And then when I came pulling in, he was like, it's so weird to actually see you in person. And here I am. So do you get a lot of snow up here, though, during the summer, winter time, too?
Every year is so different from the next. This has been such a mild winter, but 2 winters ago, I was slogging through. I mean, we had like 4 feet actual snow, not even just drifts, just like all over the place. So this place was pretty much shut down for a while. But
wow.
But so we have a lot of snow. Some years we have a little snow. This year we've had almost no snow. It's just bizarre.
Huh.
Hard to get a grasp on the weather, but you know, when you're living in it, that's just what it is, you know?
Yeah. What a beautiful, beautiful place this was. Kind of sad to go, but I got a destination I got to get to. So if you're ever in the Ash Fork area, and Ash Fork, Arizona, is actually up here by Williams, Arizona, and Flagstaff, Arizona, highly recommend you look up this place. I'm going to put his Hipcamp listing. I'm going to leave a link underneath this video right here, so you guys can click on it and see. And I think the campsite that I got, I think it was only $18. That's not bad. $18 a night. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area. I definitely will be back to come and stay longer next time. I just happened to be passing through and found this place, so I'm definitely going to plan another trip out here, because I would love to see more of this whole entire area, not just his place. One of the things I noticed when I was on the way here is there is a deer farm 30 minutes away from his land. It's called Grand Canyon Deer Farm, and you can feed the deer. And if you guys are familiar with me, you guys know that I think deer are my spirit animals. So that would be so cool to go and feed deer. All right, heading out of this beautiful place. And where am I going next?